Hello everyone, welcome to Bella's Big Adventures. Today I'm at Dusseldorf Motorhome Centre in Portsmouth and I've come to take a look at this. It's the Carthago Chic-Tourer I 145 RBLE Superior and retails at 151,200. So this one measures in at 7 metres 18. It's 2.27 metres wide and is 2.94 metres high. It weighs in at 4,500 kilograms, so you will need that C1 licence to drive it. It's on the Mercedes-Benz chassis with a 170 horsepower engine. Got your reversing camera at the top there. Lovely decals on the side. Lots of storage lockers. It has 16-inch alloy wheels. She's fitted with the extra large habitation door and has a 5-metre awning. Covers your door and your rear window so you can get things out of the garage without getting wet. Let's take a look in the garage. You've got your awning wind out stored in here. Little light here. And it seems you've got control panel here for various gadgetry, trip switches and things. Tucked neatly in there. Yes, this was launched at the Dusseldorf show last year along with the S Plus. But yeah, nice big garage, lots of space and some rail system that you could get some lashing points fixed in to tie down any bicycles. And then you've got your usual electricity point, toilet cassette, and I think this locker unfortunately is locked. So let's go and have a look inside. Right, I've switched over to wide angle lens so that you can get a good idea of the space that's available. Again, we're on the Mercedes chassis. As I said, it's 170 horsepower engine. As you can see, the passenger door is nice and wide and very bright in here. It is an A-class, so you do get a huge screen, lots of daylight in. It makes up for the fact that you haven't got a skylight, so these A-classes tend to have their second bed as a drop down above the cab, but the A-class window makes up for the lack of a skylight, so it's sort of up to you really. I love the A-Class. You get lots of light and space, and of course you've got all the usual cup holders and the Mercedes storage area with charging for your phones. You've also got a little USB socket down here, your heated windows, door, step, and all the controls for the sat nav and heating and ventilation system, plus all the controls on your steering wheel. And over on the driver's side, which of course in Europe would be the passenger side, there's a huge storage locker here. That is fabulous. Lots of space for snacks on the road. Of course, it means that if you're a sole driver, you do have to get out either through the habitation door or through the passenger door. You've got sliding windows in the cab. They just slide back. There are blinds. You just pull across and magnetise themselves to the side there. Bit of a strange colour, I would say, but they kind of look like they're going mouldy, but that's just me, possibly. Each to their own. And they just clip back on there, like so, out of the way. Nice big window though. So we have got a little cabinet above as well, so you could store some cameras, maps, things like that. Again, with the recessed lighting and beautiful little downlights. So the recessed lighting's very nice. It makes it nice, cosy and warm. Again, you've got a locker on this side too. We've got the extra wide door with the controls over the top. Concealed so you don't see all the LEDs during the night time. So you've got all your batteries, heating, water. Some nice little hooks on the door for your coats. And we have got a recessed TV in this one. Allows you to twist it into the horizontal position. which latches into place. So then you've got plenty of space to sit and watch the TV from both the captain's chairs and the banquet seating. There is some recessed light switches and sockets and step in there as well. We have, of course, got a double height floor in here, so you've got plenty of underfloor storage. So they are latched. It's quite a heavy door, but as you can see, the space under the floor is immense. It really is huge. And you've got some water controls down there for draining your system, but you could store so much stuff in here. The table is movable, as you can probably see. There's a little button on the floor there, and there's also slidey bars underneath so you can reposition. Just underneath the banquet seat here is a fabulous swing out shoe store. We've got a sort of tanny beige colour with flecks of black in the fabric. I don't know if you can see that very well. Nice sort of embossed pattern on that with leather trim and the Carthago logo. This table swivels 360 degrees. As I say, you press that button there. It is a 4-berth, so it does have 4 seat belted positions. There is a drop down bed over the cab. It is just a pull down. I don't want to squash the seats. You are obviously supposed to fold the seats down into the horizontal position, and then you're given a huge bed, I have to say, with some curtains. There is a skylight above, and there is a little shelf unit with light and a socket there, and that just pushes into position. I don't know whether there's an option to have an electric drop down, but it was fairly easy to do one-handed, so I'm assuming it's not really necessary. We've got some lights here and some sockets as a speaker too. Nice big cupboards. Really big cupboards they are. So you've got a sort of dressing fabric on the edge just to make it look like a curtain. You've also got nets, but there is still a full blackout blind and insect mesh behind. So if you wanted less dressing, could remove the nets, of course. They do slide back too, but gives you a little bit of privacy and allows you to still see out. Here's the seat belt for the passenger seat. And then we move through into the kitchen area. Being a British van, there is a small oven in this one. Recessed lighting under the counter again, and fabulous big drawers. As I say, you've got a small oven, there's a spice cupboard in there. Small locker there, but on this side you've got your recycling and waste bins. And then you've got 3 burner gas hob with proper wrought iron metalwork on the top. This also doubles up, sink cover, doubles up as a chopping board, and it can be used as a small shelf that sits there, so you get additional work surface. You've got a little shelf here too. Your tap is adjustable, nice deep sink, and again, lovely big cupboard with lighting. And in this one we have the coffee section, which is a pull out, just clips in. That's an optional extra. It's obviously included in the price shown on this one, but you don't have to have it. You can just have cupboard there if you wanted to. There is also some shelving down the side here and some lighting controls. Again, some more storage in the floor. And then on this side we've got the Dometic slimline fridge, which opens in 2 directions and has the lovely big freezer compartment, storage shelves, salad drawer, nice wooden finish. And then we're moving through into the bathroom area. So lots of floor space and a separate shower in this one. So although it's fairly compact, this van, you have got a separate area for showering and toilet. So one big shower cubicle with adjustable shower head with skylight and rail above. Closing doors, sliding closing doors. You have to take the board out, obviously, to use it. But you can make this vehicle into an ensuite by closing off that door. It is lockable too, so if somebody was sleeping in the back and somebody in the front, you could just close that off. We've got fabulous big mirrors in here, storage cupboards, beautiful sink area with cabinet underneath, Thetford toilet. You've got your cabinet underneath with the toilet roll holder and a laundry basket. It's very useful. Nice marble effect sink, big tap, soap dispenser and toothbrush holders. And then we have got cupboards with little shelves inside, mirrored cupboards, clothes hooks on the wall, another big skylight above, very bright, very light with the mirrors, the lights and the skylight. So there seems to be a rail here. Now I'm assuming that that is for some sort of curtain to block off, because there is a hanging space all the way down the gap there. I'm assuming that that's some sort of curtain that you can close off this area. What I thought was the closing door actually is just to pull out the shower cubicle. Polycarbonate shower doors, and then that slides back into position and latches at the top with a press stud, and the same on the other side. Right, then coming into the bedroom area, we have again got two singles with the infill. This one's slightly different because you press a catch here and the whole step area pulls out in one go, so that you can put your infill cushion in and make it into a large double. Overhead we've got some shelves, got some curved lockers, and those little handles at the back there are for attaching these cream cushions. They have loops that fit through to make a soft headboard area. You've got a mirror all around, USB sockets, plug socket over on this side, and of course a reading light for each side. Lighting controls too. So yeah, your infill cushion goes in there and then your steps are still accessible. With that pushed out of the way, we have got a locker in the corner here, which actually drops down in the floor, so it makes it quite deep. Yeah, and there's a hanging rail. There is a little light. The light comes on and off when you open the door. And on this side, again, another lovely hanging space. Lots of storage space in this van. It is accessible from above, like many are, where they've got these raised bed areas. Normally when you have these raised beds, you end up with a large garage. If you have an island bed, you tend to lose some of it. The only thing I would say is that, yes, if there's 4 adults in here, you're going to have to move out of this room if they want to shower, because you can see through this when it's closed across. But that's, you know, a minor thing really, isn't it? So as I say, yes, plenty of storage in the floor. Lovely kitchen. Right, so I think I've covered almost everything. The only thing I didn't tell you is it has a 150 litre freshwater tank and a 140 litre wastewater tank. You can configure it to your specification. There's different options for the colour finish, coffee package, habitation door, etc. So yes, by the time you've added and taken a few things away, give or take £151,000. So if you want this one, it's in stock. If you want to specify your own finishes and such like, then you have to speak to South Down Motors and they'll do it all for you. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time.